What is happening, everyone? It is Andrew with AppleInsider. Apple has just released the major update for iPhones, iPads, and iPod Touches, iOS 11.4. There are a ton of new features here that we are going to dive into, big and small, to see what has changed and how it's going to play out for you, including how that's going to affect other products like the HomePod and the Apple TV. With that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and dive in with probably the biggest new feature in iOS 11.4, which is AirPlay 2. It is an understatement to say that AirPlay 2 is a major update over the original AirPlay and even AirTunes. In the past, you could play multi-room audio from your Mac using iTunes, but that feature was really limited just to the Mac and didn't arrive on mobile devices. But now you can play any audio from your iPhone, your iPad, your Mac, your Apple TV onto one or several AirPlay speakers at the same time, controlling volume independently and even asking Siri to control it for you. As a high-level overview, you can obviously get there straight from Control Center and tapping on that AirPlay icon, or pretty much any music or audio application that has the AirPlay icon as well. So if you're in music, obviously there's the little one down there at the bottom, but whether it's Spotify, Pandora, Audible, any audio application, they generally have an AirPlay button built in, and it's going to bring you to this same interface. AirPlay 2 also brings HomeKit compatibility, so any AirPlay 2 speaker, HomePod, Apple TV, or third-party speakers that are updated to AirPlay 2 will show right here in the Home app. You can play and pause them, but unfortunately you can't include them in any scenes, at least not yet, but that is something we hope Apple will correct in an upcoming update, possibly that we'll see at WWDC 2018. Be sure to check out our standalone video on everything new that you can do with AirPlay 2. Another major feature coming in 11.4 is messages in iCloud. Now your iMessages will stay in check across all of your devices, whether an iPhone, iPad, or your Mac. If you delete a message on one device, it'll delete on the others. And when you set up a new device, your entire history will be there. It'll also reduce space on your devices by offloading all of that data stored on your device to iCloud storage instead. Apple's developer framework ClassKit is also now available, which helps developers make their education apps work with Apple's school-based software, including the Schoolwork app. If we take a look at the HomePod specifically, there are a few new features that are arriving in part of the HomePod 11.4 update that work with iOS 11.4. Notably, there is now stereo support, which is coming compliments of AirPlay 2, allowing you to pair two HomePods together for left and right audio and a few balancing techniques that come along with that. There's also calendar support now added in certain regions. You can actually ask HomePod what's on your calendar, creating appointments, all of that, which is extremely nice and probably should have been there from the beginning. 11.4 also has a new feature for the Lightning port called USB restricted mode. This aims to help defeat physical data access by third parties, including that gray key box that was supposed to be able to hack into an iOS device and gain access. Other features include product red wallpapers for the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus, fixing a 3D touch lag that some people were experiencing, and many small bug fixes. Let us know if you find anything else down below in the comments.
If you enjoyed this video, like it and hit that subscribe button. Also, check out our price guide, which makes it extremely easy to find the best deals on Apple products updated daily. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next video.